You are not him. You are not him.
I told her, bitch, I'm him, quit playing. Tryna ride with a boss, what bitch get in?
This is what we do, four corners.
The Zone Matchroom, they did that last week with Jake Paul and MVP Promotions. Now this week is the big dog. You hear me? The king of kings, the number one pound for pound fighter, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's back. Matchroom is back. The Zone is back. They in your face. But blockbuster after blockbuster. Las Vegas is ready. My flight is booked. What's up, Shug?
No.
What's up,
Yo.
Shug? Who's taking down the champ, man? Does anybody take down the champ? Does Bivol have a chance to stop the Canelo train?
Bivol definitely has a chance, right?
Ooh, there we go.
He has a chance.
There we go.
Just listen. He has a chance, and I'm going to tell you why. One, the physical attributes. He's tall. He's strong. He's smart. I think the problem with Bivol is, like with a lot of European fighters, right? He's like kind of Asian. I don't know.
Look like Triple G, man. He got that Triple G, Russian Asian.
Yeah, Russian Asian. So he's still part of Europe. He's not going to let his hands go.
That's what people say about Bivol a lot. He doesn't take risk. He's good enough. I believe so. But you got to take the risk. You got to beat the champ, like we was just saying, man. Because you're not getting a decision. If you don't fight and attempt for the knockout, you're not going to get it, right? You're not beating the casino. You know what I'm saying? The whole show is the Canelo show. Just like it was the Mayweather show. You're not getting a decision, and if you don't put it in on him, you can't get the knockout. It doesn't look like you're going to win. Put a fight up. Triple G to this day continues to be the only one who has given him the debate fight. You know what I'm saying? People like Triple won, no Canelo won. Hey, it was a draw. Bivol has the style. He has enough size. And he's bouncy. You know what I'm saying? He's bouncy.
But Bivol, he don't have that second gear in him. He fights him in one gear. He fights one gear. He's in the middle lane. He's in the middle lane and he doesn't switch gears.
Okay, so he ain't going outside and he ain't going to speed up neither. I'm right here.
And you know how Canelo do.
He does it all. He does it all.
So he could fight. Canelo could fight many ways. He could box. He could pressure you. You know what I'm saying? He got good defense. He got great stamina. Of course, the X factor, the body shots, because that shit.
The body shot breakdown, like that's how he breaks these guys down.
Bro, he put a lot of sauce to those ribs. You know what I'm saying?
And if you're big enough to block him all night, check out Liam Smith's arm. Not Liam Smith, excuse me, Callum Smith. Shout out to Liam Smith. He scored the second. He scored the knockout on Jesse Vargas Saturday night as well at the Garden. Good fight.
Yeah.
Good fight between Liam and Jesse,
Definitely.
man. Solid card that Eddie put together as well there, man. But
I don't think this is a fight Canelo's going to win by stoppage. I think it's going to go the distance. I was
just talking to B More Rock, man. He's saying Canelo stops him between 9 and 10. He said Canelo's going to cook him up. I see the distance. But if it's a knockout, it's like, where do you get it, man? Because right now, Yildirim, he packed him up in 3. Billy Joey broke his face.
Yildirim just made my chopped cheese yesterday. Hey, that dude's Mickey Mouse.
Yo, everybody got a chance, Shug. It just takes one punch, bro.
Yo, but come on, man. He Mickey Mouse fighter.
We was in Miami for that too, man. We was in Miami for that. Shout out to the Zone and Matchroom, like always, man. We was in Miami for that one, bro. That was awesome. It was quick, but it was awesome, man. Canelo rocked the house that night. He's rocking the house from state to state, from stadium to stadium, from city to city, Shug. But he's been in Vegas on his last outing. He made his return to Vegas against Caleb Plant, and now he's back in the casino again this weekend, man. He is the bank. He is the star of the show. And we both, I agree, you agree, that he gets the victory Saturday night. No matter how he gets it, he gets it.
Yeah.
And Triple G Part 3 is next in September. Does Triple G still got that big drama show for him? Or does Canelo pack him up? Because that's the question right now. They got to get that out the way. You know, that was the Zone. The Zone was supposed to bring us that a little minute ago, but you know, politics happened between Oscar and Canelo. Backed us up, but we back at it. The Trilogy again, like I said, Triple G, the only man who gives him work, the only man who gives Canelo work. You hear me?
Yeah, and wow,
Big G,
those two.
Triple G just brought the drama show back out there in Japan. Again, shout out to the Zone and Matchroom that they went there with Morata. They took the money to Japan, you feel me? And Drama Show and Morata did a big numbers out there. And he unified the titles yet again. The second time that he unified titles at 160, man. He was he had all three belts at one point at 160, right? WBC, WBA, IBF. And now he's IBF, WBA champ again. Going up to 168.
This is my whole thing with the Triple G situation, right? And I remember before when I was on Twitter on my old account, and I mean going at it with the Triple G zombies, because again, there's a lot of groupies out there when it comes to these fighters. Triple G, what I didn't
Maniac.
like was that, but what I didn't like is that. But let him unify. Man, fuck unifying. Who's the number one man in boxing right now, X?
Canelo Alvarez.
Thank you. And how many weight divisions he's campaigning at?
He's been, he was at 3 at one point, but he's done with 160, so it's 68 and 75 now. But he was fighting at 60, 68, and 75 at one point.
Correct,
man.
right? And
did that in a year.
who is he? He's Canelo Alvarez.
Saul.
The biggest draw in boxing. And you don't see him babysitting the weight division. Oh, let him unify. He's the nigga said, fuck that. I'm fighting whoever with up their dip. I never liked the Triple G. Never try to do that. And that's why I used to tell his fans, and but why he needs to move? Because if he's so fucking good and he can't get the fights, move up. You either go north or you go south.
Marvin Hagler was middleweight champ forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna push you to do, because he was kicking everybody's ass. So it's like you can't push him around too much. Right now, he's unified again now with the same division. Like, he's keeping his weight is always on point. He looks great. Like, I mean, let's give him some credit for the 160 shirt. Let's give him some credit at 160.
No. I mean, I'm not taking, again, I didn't say nothing bad about him.
I hear you. I would have loved to see. He was supposed to move up and fight Chavez one time, right? And that fell apart. And he never wanted to move up and fight Dre.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the fight. And that would have been a big fight, bro. This is what I'm saying.
It would.
And listen, bro, in life, you got to be there to be great, right? Especially in boxing, right? Mm-hmm. You want big money, you got to say, yo, you know what? Let me take this risk. Because you know what? If Triple G would have went up to super middleweight, 168, and lost the war, nobody would have really shitted on him.
Does he still get the Canelo? Does he still get the Canelo trilogy now, though? You know, so you got to think about that time, because boxing, we're the harshest critics. Today,
you're the fucking best.
Tomorrow,
Boo this man!
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like you said, G didn't move up and fight these guys, but he got himself those Canelo back-to-backs. That's he's getting older now, and he's still putting a little work in there. I'm not a G fan either. I never really was a big Drama Show fan. I appreciate that he didn't put out everybody that they put in his way, because that's what you're supposed to do. Because if not, then you a bum. But Canelo, remember when Canelo was scared of him? Remember when they were saying Canelo don't want no smoke with him? Canelo's at 75 now, bro. Like, how could you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the criticism in boxing, like we say all the time. You feel me? Like,
that's my point, X. And this is, and you can't, like I said it for years, you can't give one fighter a pass for doing one thing and then criticize the next fighter for doing the same.
Montana Love, Suge. Montana Love is on the card. He is live and direct. We've been talking about him. Eddie is going to give him Eddie's been giving him his little slots. This is a big slot. This is a big push. He's fighting Gabriel Valenzuela. He's 25-2 with a draw, I think it is. Yes. You know they putting them in with the Mexican boys. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are the ones that they determine if you're ready for a title shot or not. Yeah. And like I said, we both like Montana.
Listen, man, I think he's one of those. I mean, Saturday he can really put his name in the forefront for a title shot. If he could go in there and look impressive, which he has been. I think he's one of those fighters that doesn't get right now the recognition because he hasn't
He's working it though. He's a hustler
Yeah.
too. I like that's what I like most about him, the hustle, man.
Like I said, however you want to play it, we can do it. Shootout, it's gonna be whatever you want to do. We ready.
He's gonna make sure y'all see his name out there.
Yeah, we see, man. I'm looking forward to seeing them fight Saturday, man. Should be a good one.
Montana 17-0. He got 1 draw. He got 9 knockouts. His last 2 have been by knockout. He made a big splash on that Jake Paul card. Shout out to Jake Paul and them. You know what I'm saying? He knocked out Barancek, remember? And then he just came back on, recently he was on a Matchroom card. And he didn't make weight, but we need to see him make weight for this fight. But he got the knockout in that fight. This is the card to make weight on, Montana. I'm watching you. We behind you. We rocking with you. Yo, Suge, I'm always rocking with you, and you're always rocking with me, bro. This is what we doing for corners. I appreciate you always for
thank you for having me up, man.
Coming on the
next
show.
Time, I got to be on the studio next time.
Pull up, man. We going to make room for you. Believe that.
Yeah. Happy, my brother. Have a good night, man.
Four corners, boxing, fight night, Suge. You heard?
This is what we do, four corners.